How you doing? I'm Chad Shannon with Jacksonville Fire and Rescue, engineer on the hazmat team. Up here checking out one of our new ladder trucks we're buying. This is Enforcer cab. This Enforcer cab here is the 70-inch cab, much larger inside than your typical 60-inch cab. We take and mount all our radios, all our map books, everything inside. Big, huge center console. This has got the Detroit diesel in this. Really pulls this truck well. This truck's got an onboard generator. This is a true tiller ladder. We do not have a pump on this. This is an aerial only. We ride 4 in the cab and then 1 tilling, so we ride 5 on this truck at all times. Throughout the back, as you work through, you'll see storage is, everything is passed through on these. So all your D handles go in. You can pull D handles from each side. As you climb up, this truck is really set up. We've got the anchor points, 12,000 pound anchor points. These are set up super cool for any type of high angle rescue or anything that you want to set up a main point for. And any of these trucks, these are direct play. So if you don't have them, you can actually pop the pieces out and they go right in. So it's actually pretty cool. So even if it's something you want to retrofit, you can retro it. So 200-foot cord reel here for electrical cord. Got a 5 kW generator on this thing, so it puts out anything that we need, especially nowadays with the LEDs and stuff you have. You don't have to have near the demand that you used to on these trucks. Got an onboard air system, regulated for, we can run our chisels off of this stuff. We can run anything out to 200 foot also, or 300 foot actually on these cord reels, and it's set up in onboard, 2 onboard tanks. Multiple storage for extra SCBAs, more pull-out trays. These pull-out trays are super, super heavy duty. And this one right here in particular goes both sides. So depending on which side you go off, you can pull it either way, which is pretty unique, pretty cool. This right here we use for our engineers. Basically they can put all their gear in the tillers. As they come back up, they can grab their gear and go right in. Saw compartments we set up here. More cross hatches right through here. Backboard, stuff like that work really well on these because it's full length all the way across. As we work back, a lot of people put interior extinguishers and stuff on the interior. Well, that takes up a lot of space. We ride ours actually on the exterior. Then we take and use this space here, and there's a whole bin that drops down in here. Bin's super cool because then you can take and divide it out. You can do whatever and put any of your rope rescue stuff, anything like that up there. Keeps it dry. Keeps it right there where you can get it on the tip. As we work around the back hatch, got tons and tons of ladders back here. Something that we designed too. A lot of these tillers have a dead space back here. This is actually where you can put extra bottles. Just uses some wasted space that normally doesn't get used. As we work around the truck, it's pretty much mirrors the exact same side on the other, same smaller compartment right here. As we come into this bigger compartment here, everything, this would be all our extrication stuff. Slide out trays are great because extrication tools, you can literally mount them to it and pick them all up. It makes, instead of having to reach into the compartment, makes it very, very, very convenient. As you can see, most of these compartments that have a slide-out tray, the slide-out trays, like I said, again, makes it super good for really big, heavy equipment. Same tray I showed you on the other side, pulling in and out from the opposite way. We also set these up where these will come in and roll out. So you have something in there that actually can roll out and you can see what's truly fully all the way in the tray. We use the netting here to keep all our cribbing. As we continue forward, you can see the back side of the Cascade bottles that we use for our air bottles. So we actually don't have breathing air. Some people have breathing air up top. We don't use these for breathing. These are simply for nothing but running air chisels, air bags, stuff like that, depending on what you set the regular air on. Continue to work forward. More slide outs. These also do the same thing as the last one. They roll out. And that mirrors on the other side. As we work forward, another cord reel on this side, 200 foot. We'll add the cord as we go. Exterior controls here, be able to run all your outriggers. It's set up really good. As they've progressed with technology, a lot of the buttons, you don't have near as many. It's very, very, very simple here. More anchor points on this side. As we work forward, same as the other side on the back of the tractor, everything mirrors each side. So again, something new that we're doing that we've actually done on the last generation and this generation of our ladders is Pierce's new heads up. As you can see, everything on here, it literally tells you the load chart on your fly section, your midsection, lower section, base section, and as you lift it, it tells you the angle, the degrees that you're at the whole time, and also how high you are off the ground at all times from the tip of the ladder. Super, super cool. It really takes a lot of the guesswork and questioning how you are, where you are off the ground. Pretty neat. It's a really neat feature that they have on these now. So as you can see there, we've got that light on the top. That's actually our alignment light. We've designed that. Helps a lot out when you're taking and tilling in the back to be able to come back to center, as opposed to just a single light up there. It really helps you with being able to see over the rungs because it's much higher as opposed to just the one single light back there. Pretty cool design, all LED. And we've actually had a couple of them. They complain about it bright. The cool thing is you can actually tint that down. Just put a thin film of tint over it, and it really cuts down on the light, so at night makes a big difference. So one unique feature that we've come up with on this ladder is the actual color. It's like a metallic gray in the color of this ladder. Well, the cool thing about that is when you put these rung lights on, when it's dark, smoky conditions or anything like that, as opposed to a white or a dark, like a black colored ladder, these blue lights take and light up each individual step. So it really helps you be able to see as far as climbing the rungs at night with these blue lights on this colored paint. Because of the metallic, it really reflects it. So with all that being said, that concludes our walk around on the new 107 Ascent that we designed with Enforcer cab, 70-inch cab, and TAC 4 for Jacksonville Fire Rescue. This is ladder 26. We got 2 more of these identical sister trucks that are coming as we get these too. So pretty cool. We're going a long ways in the department we've got, and really starting to. Pierce has been behind us for a long time. We appreciate it.